Thank you so much for joining us on the Daybreak News. I am Tosin Lowo. Ekiti State Government says that the 2025 Basic Education Certificate Examination, originally scheduled to hold on Tuesday and Thursday for both public and private secondary schools across the state, will now begin on June 16 and end on the 19th of the same month. The Commissioner for Education, Dr. Alabi Piaderie, said that the dates for all placement and unified promotion examination, however, remained unchanged. Dr. Aderie urged stakeholders, including school administrators, teachers, parents, as well as students and pupils, to ensure full compliance with the revised schedule. Still on education, the Nigerian Union of Teachers has said that a shift to computer-based examination by the West African Examination Council and the National Examination Council will not eliminate malpractices. The NUT National President Audumba said these in an interview with newsmen in Abuja. Amba was reacting to the recent directive by the federal government that WAEC and NECO should fully transit to computer-based testing for their examinations by 2026. Reports say that the directive, both multiple choice and essay papers by the two bodies, will be administered via computer, starting with the 8 May June 2026 examination cycle. And the Nigerian Union of Teachers has appealed to President Tinubu to implement welfare packages approved for teachers by his predecessor, Muhammadu Buhari, since 2020. All street traders displaying goods along roads sides at Besi and Erekeso markets and other critical spots have been given a final directive to relocate to the agric market area of the capital city before the 23rd of June, as offenders will face the penalty. Governor Biodun Oyebanje gave the directive at the meeting with leaders of markets traders concerned, street traders at the West Palace in Ado-Ekiti. Toba Babalola has details.
Governor Oyebanje, who highlighted the importance of Ado as the capital of Ekiti State, said that the vision of the forefathers who fought for the state's creation was gradually becoming realizable, considering the significance of market traders to economic development of the state. He urged the constant market traders to align with the vision of his administration, adding that selling of goods on the roadsides was not healthy and safe for them. The governor said that a whopping sum of money had been spent to put the agric Olokwe markets to proper shape with the provision of necessary amenities as demanded by the traders.
As a government, we don't want to use force on those that brought us to office. And I'm happy and glad today that all of us have reached a consensus on the need for the traders to move to those new markets, and they have promised to move without force. So I'm so excited that we're able to reach this consensus. By the middle of this month, they will start to move to the market. We have built the market to their taste. We met with them. They told us what they wanted done in the market, and we have done it. We have provided water, toilet, security, warehouses, parking space, and everything they have scored. We are provided. If this one is done, it's going to encourage us to do more.
He unveiled government's plan to rehabilitate roads from Ojumoshe to Old Garage, First Baptist Church to Post Office area, Okenyemi to Mugbagba, Idolofin to St. Paul's, Junction, Odoado, while critical roundabouts and Fajuyi Park will be renovated for better outlooks. The Ewe of Ado Obade Yemade Jugbe, who went down memory lane on plans to reshape Ado for a befitting status, urged the street traders to relocate to the appropriate market approved by government. Obade Jugbe said that necessary facilities had been put in place to make the markets attractive and conducive for them to sell their goods.
I like the hour by the bed.
The Commissioner for Trade, Investments and Cooperatives, Mrs. Tayo Adeola, explained that Governor Oyebanje had been able to revive the agric Olokwe market after several efforts by successive governments. She noted that the present government had provided a warehouse in the market to safeguard their goods, with those registered to be allotted spaces.
Everything is ready. We've appealed to them and they've agreed that they will move. Come 23rd of June, everyone, we shouldn't have any street traders, and enforcement will begin on that day. Hopefully, no one will run foul of the law.
The President General of Market Traders, Chief Abibat Ogunjobi, and wife of the Ewe, Iyeshorun Abosede Ajejugbe noted that Governor Oyebanji had transformed Ado-Ekiti into a business hub, calling on street traders to abide by the directive.
Adẹ̀ ti mú sùúrù kò í tó. Èyí kì gómìnà ṣe lẹ́nu ọdún méjì sẹ́yìn. Ṣé ni yẹ kí gbóṣùbà ẹ káre kó? Èyí kọ́ dá lébẹ̀ nìkan bá ní wípé ọ̀nà gbọ́. Òun ní yẹniyẹni. Ọlọ́wà ti yẹ ẹ́ dáadẹ́. Àyẹ ká yí padà bá ní. Ọlọ́wà.
Traders at the market, however, resolved to comply as soon as possible. Toba Babalola reporting.
President Bola Tinubu will on Thursday confer national honors on some federal lawmakers to mark the Democracy Day. The chairman of the House Committee on Media and Publicity, Mr. Akinrotimi, who gave the information in Abuja, noted that the event would also feature goodwill messages from former presiding officers of the National Assembly. The federal government has declared June 12 as public holiday to commemorate this year's Democracy Day celebration. The Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, who gave the declaration in behalf of the federal government, congratulated Nigerians on the 26 years of uninterrupted civil rule in the country. He reiterated the commitment of the renewed hope agenda of the Tinubu administration to the universal democracy. And President Tinubu will address a joint session of the Senate and the House of Representatives on Thursday. Democracy Day is observed in Nigeria on June 12 in honor of the June 12, 1993 presidential election, seen as many as the most credible poll ever conducted in the history of the post-independent Nigeria. The election was won by the late Moshood Abiola and was annulled by the military regime of General Ibrahim Babangida. The federal government says that it has captured 59,789 inmates out of the 80,878 across its custodial centers. Spokesman of the Nigerian Correctional Service, Abubakar Umar, told newsmen that the figure represented 74% of the inmates. He dismissed the report which had alleged that the national identity number registration exercise was yet to commence in all custodial centers across the nation. And that's the news. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful morning.